Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to Soul Centered Kinesiology. I'm your prosperity priestess. I'm here to hold divine and sacred space for you as you heal, as you expand, as you come to certain realizations within yourself, as you liberate yourself, as you come home to your body and your soul. And this is a multidimensional session, meaning that we're working on your emotions, we're working on your mind, we're working on your spirituality, working on your physical health. Um, for me, prosperity is holistic in the sense of, it's not necessarily about money, it's about feeling rich on a deep spiritual level. It's connecting to your spirit, it's connecting to your soul, it's living a soul-centered existence. That's what true wealth is. Wealth is health, wealth is prosperity. Prosperity is feeling abundant and rich in every aspect of your life, including relationships. That's true prosperity. Then what happens is you're so magnetic, you're so in alignment to your truth that you literally are just a magnet to opportunities, and these opportunities help you ascend in terms of your wealth, in terms of creating wealth, in terms of building wealth. And again, wealth is a holistic wealth, which means that it's community building, it's connecting, networking. There's so much more that goes into it than just money. Money is a byproduct of you living your spirit and honoring your spirit and being in that love frequency. So I want to talk about and activate. This is an energy healing. This is a balance. Before I go into the energy healing, I do need to remind you, I've reminded you guys before in the past that I do have a tendency to activate emotion. It's a natural thing. Something in my field from the years of being a holistic practitioner and kinesiologist and body worker is that in my presence, people cry. It's just something that happens. It happens all the time. It's a recurring theme. So I do want to let you know that if you do have emotional releases in these sessions, that it's natural, it's normal, and to be honest, it's embraced. I really want you to feel your feelings because you're going to feel so much lighter in the process. You're going to feel so much better because it's just energy in motion. It's just energy that needs to be felt, resolved, experienced. And then you're going to have the wisdom come through. So give yourself compassion in these sessions. Be kind to you. Be super, super tender. The key to everything is self-acceptance. Just accept where you're at, accept your journey, accept your body, accept your health, accept everything first and foremost, and then we can continue to move forward. Accept, and then we move forward. So, releasing the fear of vulnerability and being seen. I just want to let you know that, it is very possible that you, I, society, culture, us, we we're still putting on masks. We're still putting on a facade to protect ourselves from true vulnerability or intimacy, or being seen. And you know, we first just need to face that. We first just need to face that. And so I just want to, I want you to face that inner demon of shame. Okay. So imagine right now that you have just split into, I don't know if you can see this, they're two crystals. You've just split into two. So you've just split into two. Now, one of you is you right here, right now. The other one of you is the version of you that is a representation of feeling ashamed, feeling deeply ashamed. And I want you to just recognize, what is it that you're holding on to relating to shame? So just connect to, is it that you don't feel confident in your body? Is it that you don't feel like you're interesting enough? Is it that you've gone through embarrassment after embarrassment after embarrassment after embarrassment, that you don't know how to handle the pressure, that you don't know how to handle stress, that you feel somehow broken or inadequate or unlovable or unloved, that you're unable to give that to yourself? I just want you to witness the version of you that is purely just the shame. And I want you to just have your eyes closed and look into his or her eyes, and witness his or her complexion, aura, energy field. What do they look like? What do they sound like? What do they feel like? You know, if you were to touch your hands, if you were just to be on a coffee date with the version of you that is deeply ashamed, what would you get to know about yourself? So I just really want you to be intimate with yourself right now and just connect, because the thing is, your shadow is actually your genius. Okay, so the things that you once deemed as too much, inappropriate, not enough, embarrassing, ridiculous, unacceptable, undervalued. If you were to just really connect with this part of you and see its beauty, even though it's carrying all this shame, see his or her beauty through their own eyes and presence. The fact that they exist, the fact that they are here to protect you. This is a part of you. This is a part of you. Are you willing to give this part of you love? Are you willing to say, I love and accept you? I see you. I get you. I'm here for you. Are you willing to do that to the version of you that is deeply ashamed and deeply insecure or deeply embarrassed? Now, this part of you, can you ask, what is the greatest gift that you have for me? And there's no right or wrong. I just want you to feel what you feel, see what you see, hear what you hear, and just allow the answer to come through. And it might not come to you if you don't do this inner work, this introspective work enough. You might need to, practice this internal work. But for example, for me, the shame is actually just love. A split part of me that just is love, but deeply disconnected to love. It's like the part of me that hasn't received enough love. So I'm going to give it love. How am I going to give it love? I'm going to be its own best friend. I'm going to say, I'm going to be like that nurturing, like goddess that has come to the version of me that is holding all this shame. And I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to twirl her around, and I'm going to be this positive force of love and encouragement and nurturing. And I'm going to be like, listen, here, I've got you. We're going to go shopping. We're going to release that shame. We're going to go to the ocean. We're going to just dump it all in and let you regenerate and let you transform. Then we're going to buy you a beautiful outfit, and then we're going to go and have some tea with a gorgeous cake, and we're going to have a beautiful day, and I'm just going to cheer you up, and I'm going to make you feel good about yourself again. And we're going to release this shame. And we're going to transform it into power, into purpose, into a gift of love. You're going to make a commitment to yourself that no matter what happens, you are always going to accept yourself. You are always going to have your own back. You are always going to love yourself no matter what. And I'm going to teach you how to do that by not sweating the small stuff, by not making it matter, by not over internalizing, by not overthinking. From now on, you are going to be set free. You're going to be integrated. You're going to be seen. You're going to be loved. There is nothing that you can do to be ashamed. I don't see you in that way. I see you for who you are as pure spirit. That's how I see you. I've already forgotten about all the things that you're ashamed of. I've already forgotten about all the things that you haven't done right. I've already let it all go. It doesn't matter. And all of a sudden, that version of me, she goes to the light. She goes to the light, cleansed and cleared, freed, coming back from the line all the way down into the crown, all the way down into the heart, all the way down into the earth. And it's relating to the areas of shame. So it could be ashamed of your communication style, ashamed of your looks, ashamed of all of the embarrassing times that you've over delivered, over compensated, over shared, all the times where you were outcast. So I just want you to really connect to that version of you and do something similar. Give that version of you love, and then witness that version, that shame aspect of you, part of you, go into the light. And I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to witness that for you. And as you breathe and meditate, and as you breathe in and breathe out, and it also includes the version of you that is deeply embarrassed. It also includes the version of you that's deeply betrayed. It also includes the version of you that's deeply rejected. And also the version of you that feels not enough, like you're literally not enough. And that's all a lie. And the key to all of it is recognizing that it was just a part of you that got stuck, like a hungry ghost, got stuck in the astral world, fragmented, wasn't truly seen or accepted. So do you give yourself permission to see yourself? Do you? Are you willing to be that unconditionally loving force for yourself? Are you willing to be God for yourself? God is ever benevolent. And what I mean by God is just love. That's all that I mean. It's divine love, it's infinite love, it's unconditional love, it's agape love, it's love in its infinite manifestations and forms. And when you embody that divine love for all parts of you, you become an integrated whole. And so as you breathe in and out, we're going to do an energetic hypnosis. You feel Breathe, and I'll activate it. Breathing in, breathing out. Make sure that you're breathing throughout this activation. I've got the crystals because I've been working with crystals a lot lately. Got the crystals in my palms, and I'm going to have my palms open, and you're just going to breathe in and out. I am already, sorry, breathe. I am ready to release the fear of being vulnerable. I am ready to dissolve the walls I've built around my heart and the masks I've worn to protect myself. Breathe. I no longer need to hide who I am because I trust that who I am is enough. And I want you to accept this, even if your ego is completely resistant to full trust in who you are. Say yes to it anyway. Be the leader, be the initiator, and go first. Say yes anyway. Say yes anyway. Say yes anyway. I am safe in my vulnerability. I am safe to show up exactly as I am. My vulnerability is not weakness. It is strength. My openness is not something to be ashamed of. It is my greatest gift. So I want this to be a reclamation of your true self right now. Take a deep breath in. I'm giving you crystal healing. I am safe in my vulnerability. I am safe to show up exactly as I am. My vulnerability is not weakness, it is strength. My openness is not something to be ashamed of, it is my greatest gift. Take a deep breath in. I release the belief that I need to perform to be loved. I release the belief that I need to wear masks to be accepted. I release the belief that my true self is not enough. I let go of the fear of being judged, the fear of being rejected, the fear of being misunderstood. These fears no longer have power over me. Take a deep breath in. I am not here to please others. I am not here to mold myself into something I am not. I am here to shine as I am. Breathe. To embody my truth and to honor my unique essence. Take a deep breath in. I am not afraid of the void within me. What I once called emptiness is now a sacred space, a fertile ground for my true self to rise. Take a deep breath in. I step into this space with love, knowing it is the birthplace of my authenticity. I allow myself to be fully present in this void, and I feel it with my own light. Take a deep breath in. I call back the parts of myself that I've hidden away, the parts I thought were too much, too messy, too vulnerable. I call them back now with love and gratitude. I want you to feel this love and gratitude. Take a deep breath in, and I just want you to feel it. Do the best that you can, and that's all that is necessary. And I am holding the space and also transmitting that gratitude to you. I welcome all parts of me home. I am whole and I am complete. I am no longer afraid of being seen. Take a deep breath in. I let the light of my essence radiate freely without barriers or filters. Take a deep breath in. I am not responsible for how others perceive me. Their opinions are not my truth. My truth is that I am enough exactly as I am. Take a deep breath in and out. Now, open your eyes if you had your eyes closed. There is a point on your wrist. It's in the middle of your wrist, right? This is called a pericardium point. This is pericardium 7. So where your wrist crease is, in the center of your wrist, I want you to hold your index finger and your middle finger or your thumb so you can watch what I'm doing. Right in the center of your wrist and hold it. This is going to heal your nervous system using acupressure. I can already feel the activation. My hands are tingly, and that means I know what's going on. Also, have your eyes open. I also got one of my beautiful tools in the clinic, and all I want you to do is just feel. I'm just opening up your crown, opening up your base, opening up your sacral, opening up your solar plexus, opening up your throat, opening up your throat. Take a deep breath in. Good. Opening up your heart. Just take one deep breath in and just feel, feel, feel. Okay, so we've just cleansed your energy field. Remember that point at the center of your wrists. We're holding it. Ready? Breathing in and out. I allow my nervous system to feel safe in this moment. My body knows how to regulate itself. Take a deep breath in. I breathe deeply, anchoring safety into every cell. With every inhale, I draw in courage, love, and trust. With every exhale, I release fear, tension, and doubt. My heart is open, and it feels safe to be open. I feel the energy of love expanding from my chest, feeling my entire being. Now change wrists. The center of your wrist, where the crease is, just hold that point. I trust that I am held in love, both by myself and by the universe. I no longer need to fill the void with external validation. Are you ready to let that go? I no longer need to perform or overcompensate. Are you ready to let that go? I trust that simply being me is more than enough. I give myself permission to rest in the truth of who I am. Now, I want you to feel that I'm holding you with tender embrace. As you're holding that pericardium point, you're no longer, because the pericardium is the protector of the heart, you're no longer going to be in protection mode. And this stuff works, by the way. I mean, this is what we do in clinic. So allow yourself to actually experience this activation. I am seen. I am valued. I am loved. I do not need to strive for these things. They are my birthright. My worth is inherent, and my presence is powerful. I let go of the need to control how I am perceived. I let go of the need to perfect myself before being seen. I let go of the fear of making mistakes or being misunderstood. I allow myself to show up in my humanity, knowing that it is beautiful and divine. So just take one deep breath in for me as you hold that point. Now, there are 2 points called gallbladder 14, where your eyes are literally the center of your pupils, right? So if you just trace your eyes, the center of your eyes, all the way up to the center of your forehead, right? Place your index and your middle finger. I'm just like looking at the screen, so I'm unable to locate, but there we go. So parallel to your eyes in the center of your forehead, this is gallbladder 14. These are called emotional release points. If you just activate them by holding them for a minute, you can also place your thumb. So how am I going to show you this? As you hold the gallbladder points right in the center of your ear is a small intestine 19 point. So I'm just going to hold that for you so you can have a look. Gallbladder 14, small intestine 19. So you can do both. You can place your thumb on small intestine 19 and your index and middle finger on gallbladder 14, and you can just do what I'm doing here. You can hold it like that. Doesn't matter if you don't get it exact, you can always learn the acupressure points after the fact, and I'll send you all the resources necessary to learn the exact point. But just know that this is a sacred portal in your body, and by stimulating this sacred portal, this acuportal, you're allowing yourself to stimulate your nervous system, to activate your hormones, and to allow greater blood flow and circulation to take place as well. It instantly activates your relaxation response, and it is truly an energetic balance. So hold these points as I activate. I trust that my vulnerability is magnetic. The more I allow myself to be seen as I truly am, the more aligned relationships and opportunities flow into my life. I attract people who honor my authenticity, who see me for who I am, and who celebrate my light. I am not afraid of being too much. I'm not afraid of not being enough. I am not afraid of being seen, heard, or known. I welcome the fullness of my expression, trusting that it is safe to take up space. Take a deep breath in and out. I am a divine being in a human body, and I honor both aspects of myself. My humanity is not a flaw, it is a gift. My divinity is not separate from my humanity. It flows through me, grounding me in truth and love. Now relax your body and allow yourself to just breathe in, breathe out. I own my light, my shadows, my vulnerability, and my strength. I own every part of myself with love. I no longer run from who I am. I no longer hide my truth. I am free to be fully, unapologetically me. I let the masks fall away. I let the walls crumble. I let my essence shine through. It is safe to be seen. It is safe to be vulnerable. It is safe to be me. I embrace the fullness of who I am. I honor my journey, my growth, and my authenticity. I trust that as I stand in my truth, I create ripples of healing and love in the world. I am here. I am seen. I am loved. I am enough. Take a deep breath in and out. Now, I want you to know that the key to your magnetic presence is ownership, owning all of you, owning all of you. So, owning that part of you that was ashamed, owning the part of you that is vulnerable and overexposed, owning these parts of you as your uniqueness. And you're not alone in this journey, because I think that this is universal, the fear of being seen. And it relates also to the fear of being loved as you are, because it takes vulnerability to be fully loved as you are in your totality, your flaws, your weaknesses, everything. But again, there's genius and there's medicine and there's beauty in all of that. There's beauty in your wholeness. So I just want you to feel that ownership and that leadership code come online for you right now. And what we're going to do is we're just going to imagine beautiful roots growing from the soles of your feet, going down into the earth. And I just want Mother Earth's energy, her divine feminine frequency, her minerals, her plant medicine, her essence, the earthly mother's essence, the earth itself, which you come from as well, to bring nurturing chi energy into your feet and to rest just below your navel. So this is the lower dantian, that is deeply connected to your kidney meridian and your bladder meridian, to your base chakra, to your survival chakras. So I just want the earth energy to just gather, once it's anchored down into the earth, just gather right below your navel, and just place both your hands just below your navel in that area. And we're just going to breathe in through the nose for 4 counts, feeling the earth's chi flowing into your body. And as we exhale, we're going to exhale for 6 counts, releasing tension and stagnant energy into the earth. Okay, so we're just going to do this and I'll guide you. So inhale deeply for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Feel the earth's chi flowing into your body. And on the exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, smile. Smile. And I want you to now see that release of tension and stagnant energy into the earth. We're just going to do this another 2 times. Breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Allow the earth's chi to gather in the lower navel. And breathe out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I just want you to witness all that tension in your lower dantian, any fears, any survival patterning, any compensation modes, any limiting beliefs, or any stagnant or stuck emotions, energies to be released. And we're just going to do this again, breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful. Now I just want you to shake your shoulders. Just shake your shoulders. Great. Shake your shoulders. Stretch your neck. Activate your neck. Breathe in and out. Now interlace your hands behind your back and just open up the chest. Just open up the chest. And we're just doing a heart opening, just opening up the chest, maybe shake it out. Breathe into your heart, breathe out. And you may or may not hear this, but I'm just going to activate your heart chakra. This is a heart chakra singing bowl. You may or may not hear it because of the microphone. If you don't, I'm going to do an so that you can hear it. We're just going to heal your heart through the heart chakra as you make a promise and commitment to yourself to have your own back and to always do that integrative work. Whenever you have a moment of sadness or disconnection or triggers or something comes up, there is a shadow that it's ready to be sent into the light. I want you to ask it, what is the greatest gift that you have for me? Keep the gift and then send it into the light. And to be honest, we should be sending everything into the light, even any spirits, ghosts, any entities, any thought forms that are on not ours, any energies, send it into the light. I also want you to just let go of any habit or pattern of hypervigilance. I really want you to settle into the truth that there is only an eternal now, and it's time to accept that. Part of the reason why people have profound experiences with me when they do get the healing is because I have so much faith in the divine. I live in faith. I literally have the deepest faith that there is. And I've witnessed what happens when you have deep faith. I trust the divine. I trust the divine. And so I live in the eternal now. It's like I'm settled, I'm calm, I'm safe, I'm free, I'm in love. I'm not in flight. I'm not in stress mode. I'm living my unique design as source embodied, as the divine human embodied, living both divine and human, honoring my humanity, my dualities, my polarities, and my wholeness. And so I want you to have faith right now. I want you to focus on your heart, and I want you to know that moving forward, you're always going to see the gift in all the parts of you that might be projected as a shadow. The jealous part of you, the insecure part of you, the envious part of you, the part of you that is needy, the part of you that is clingy, the part of you that is anxious, the part of you that is obsessed, the part of you that is addicted. All of these things can be owned and then sent into the light, own the gift that they have for you and send the habit into the light. Take a deep breath in. We're healing your heart. Om. Om. May you rest in the eternal now with an open heart, open gut, open mind. May you always return your thoughts to unconditionally loving thoughts. May you always return to your emotions as neutralized, cleansed, cleared, and processed. May you feel the divine is leading and guiding you to your highest destiny. May you trust yourself, your body, and your nervous system. May you continue to work on your nervous system by slowing down your pace and by really embracing the senses, smelling all the smells outside, the flowers, the trees, touching the earth with your hands, giving yourself as much love as possible, and having that introspective timeline, that spacious existence where you are no longer rushing, you are no longer pressed for time. You have the time, the lifestyle, the capabilities and ability to have me time. And this is this session to spend having me time. I'm your kinesiologist and prosperity priestess, your empowerment coach, your leadership activator, your goddess activator. I do it all because I'm absolutely positively obsessed with all things spirit, all things love, all things nature, and living a true, authentic life. And I want all your flaws right now to be embraced by love. All of the versions of you, if we were to take all the parts of you that are insecure, that feel deeply flawed, that don't feel enough, that don't feel loved, if there are all these parts of you right now, we're holding we're in a circle and we are all together right now holding hands, and we are creating a vortex of energy, and that vortex of energy is divine energy from our hearts, from the heart of all that is, from the heart of the earth, and we are transmuting your shame. We are transmuting your judgment. We are transmuting your criticism into self-ownership. I own it, 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 own it. How do you feel when you own yourself, own your truth, own who you are? How do you feel? Take a deep breath in and out. Your activation is complete. Until the next activation, comment below if you'd like a custom session. Feel free to get in touch. I'm doing custom sessions, I'm doing one-to-ones. And then next year, early next year, January, February, I am releasing one of my group programs that are will be both live and progressive throughout the year, where it's called Inner Pilgrimage. Come home to your body and soul united and whole. So what we're going to do is we're going to have inner union between you and all parts of you, your God self and your human self, basically cleaning up your consciousness on all levels and dimensions of your multidimensional self. We're also going to do a lot of nervous system activations through acupressure, through breath work, through embodiment, through rampages, through hypnosis, through theta healing downloads, you name it, we can do it. And then you're going to learn how to do your own somatic processes so that you never have to rely on an external force. I'm here to teach you how to heal yourself. And I'm also going to integrate the inner pilgrimage part is, long story short, I remember, I mean, this came to me because when I had to go into solitude to heal some deep-seated wounds, like I was having like a lot of like timeline shifts happen. Like I came home to my soul and to my spirit, but there were so many things that were happening that it was almost like I couldn't control the chaos. Control issues. We're going to include the controlling part of you in this activation as well. There is no control, so you might as well surrender. You can only control your emotions and your thoughts and your inner landscape. But everything else is divine. Everything else is. And so I just remember when I kind of distanced myself from everything and everyone just to really find my soul and my spirit and to heal my nervous system from fight flight. Um, I called it an inner pilgrimage. Like everyone was like, "Where are you?" And for me, it was like, I am on a pilgrimage. And it was real. I actually was on a pilgrimage. I went traveling, I went internally, I went all around New South Wales and Australia as well. It actually was a pilgrimage. I went to secret sites in China, I went to secret sites in Bali, in Japan. So I did that. And that's where the name came from. It's like, do you want to find yourself, come home to your body and soul, integrated, united, and whole? Simple. It's the most incredible journey. You deserve to live a soul-centered life. You deserve to be a master of your emotions. You deserve to be magnetic AF. And you deserve opportunities of being seen and loved for who you truly are, accepted as you are, and embracing your uniqueness and being your unique self, because the things that you thought were not okay about you are the very things that are actually so magnetic and full of intelligence, full of genius. Take my journey. 10 years ago, I was 23 years old and I was a human resource manager for an organization, two organizations of over 400 staff. And now, 10 years later, I have served over 1,000 clients one-to-one internationally, living my truth. And it was scary because no one was doing the esoteric stuff at the time. Like it was just coming online, like it was like 10 years ago, that's when it just popped. And I was going to Tony Robbins and I was watching Gaia TV and I was starting to get into, the deep cosmic consciousness, self-active activation, and now I'm teaching channeling and I'm teaching how to live your spiritual gifts. And I've met people from all around the world that are like-minded souls, and it took a lot of courage to be seen. Um, I it's been the most incredible journey to touch so many lives by being different. And if I let the fear of being seen stop me, even though I was absolutely terrified to do it, if I let that stop me, then I wouldn't be who I am today. And who I am today, I am just in love with, because as I mentioned in a previous activation, that now, like wherever I go, I am activating people with my presence, with my frequency, just because I am a divine goddess embodied, living it up. And it doesn't mean that I'm not perfect. It doesn't mean that I don't have insecurities. It doesn't mean that I don't have moments of weakness, but I've claimed who I'm becoming, and I've claimed who I am, and I'm choosing the path of love, and I'm choosing the path of bravery. And it has served me well, because I do feel very grateful and very abundant. And it was a challenging journey. There was a lot of ups and downs, highs and lows, hurts and lessons. And you have to continue to stick to your truth no matter what, no matter what, no matter what. You will come face to face with your inner demons. And that's why it's worth you facing them here than out there. That's why we're doing this shadow work. That's why. So, are you willing to love all your shadows and all your inner demons? And the next session, I'm going to focus on another inner demon so that you never have to face that outside of you. Okay? We're integrating, and integrating you into your innate wholeness. I'd love to do a session with you, because sessions are way more comprehensive than these things. These things are here for you. I'm here offering my gifts, but a session, I go into channeling mode and I start bringing in codes that even I'm shocked by. Like, did I just say that? Did I really? Like, what? No way. I'm like literally channeling the collective. It's so cool. So if you want to learn channeling, I'll create a one-to-one program for you, a mentorship where we go through each and every one of your nerve plexes and channels and unlock your channeling ability. So just let me know if you want that as well, and then we'll be in touch.